Welcome to the behind the scenes. Before recording a video, make sure that you have enough storage and your iPhone is fully up to date. The best way to check that is to go to settings, and we'll go to general and software update, and it says your software is up to date. Okay, and we'll go back and we'll go to iPhone storage, and here this is where you can see how much storage you have left. So before we continue, let's take a look at what the final video looks like after all the filming and editing is done.
Hi, my name is Carlton Dennis, and I help everyday taxpayers avoid paying taxes legally. As a tax strategist, I have built my career by following wealthy entrepreneurs and implementing their success habits into my daily life. Instead of keeping this information to myself, I decided to share it, and this form of radical transparency has led to my success as a tax strategist as well as a real estate investor. I spend my time now educating real estate investors and business owners on how to leverage the tax laws to offset their income in combinations with their goals and visions. My success habits stem from those I follow, such as adopting the habit of waking up at 4 a.m. to work out. I wake up at 4 a.m. because I believe in pushing my body to its limits right in the morning, doing the hardest thing I possibly can right at the start of the day, so that when I'm faced with difficulties when I get into the office, I have the mental toughness to handle those problems. I have established awareness to time management and other success habits that you can implement into your daily life. As we pursue this journey towards financial freedom, I promise to hold you accountable to your success habits. I plan to be your guide as you remain steadfast on building wealth in today's day and age. I'm Carlton Dennis. Let's begin our journey today.
Right now, we're using the Zhiyun Smooth 4 gimbal. Since this gimbal has an app, that's what I usually use. It's just easier. You can also connect it to Filmic Pro if you want to, but we're gonna use the app. So we go into the app. The lighting is pretty dark. I have my ISO at 1000. I wanna keep it low. The higher ISO you go, the more grainy and noisy the image is gonna be, and we don't want that. So we can always adjust it in post. I'm gonna keep the ISO at 1000. I already set the white balance, and shutter speed, 1/60th of a second. Ideally, you wanna have it at least twice as much as what your frame rate is. So it would be 1/120th of a second, but it's okay. If I need to, I can still get slow motion doing this. It won't be perfect, but due to the light, we'll keep it at 1/60th of a second. It says 1/61, but that's how it kind of sets it. If I go back here, I just set it at 1/60th of a second. Here, Carl's doing pull-ups. I'm sliding to the left. I mixed up the shots. I did some wide shots, did some close-up shots, just to add a variety. And I played around with the angles, as you can see right here. Okay, so I want to make sure all the settings are set to manual. Make sure I have everything in focus here. That's in focus. Okay, so now we go to menu, hit camera, go to motion time-lapse, hit that, and you can actually you can point your phone where you want to start and where you want to end for the time-lapse. So let's say we want to start right here, and then you press the button here, take a picture, and then where you want it to end. You can choose how many points you want. I usually just use 2. All right, now with that set, everything's all good here. And then all you gotta do is press next. Hold on, Carl, start back here. Interval, we'll keep it at 1 second. You get enough movement with 1 second. And then duration, we'll do 5 minutes. Actually, we'll do it at 10 minutes. And you can see here it says generates a 20-second video. So that'll be more than enough to use. Okay. Carl. Cool. All right, and then you press start, and then you can see. All right, ready, Carl?
Ready?
Yep. Next up, I have Carl doing some more back exercises I mix it up with some medium shots and close-up shots to show his emotion. Whenever you're ready, I'm just gonna have you take this out and just move. But you don't have to sit down or anything. Okay, ready? For these shots, near the weights, I pushed in just to add more movement. Next, I switched it up to handheld. I made sure stabilization was on for Filmic Pro, and I just moved around with Carl. So majority of the shots were eye level or low shots to show the confidence of Carl. We're in the parking lot of the office area, and I use the gimbal for this just to get extra smooth shots of Carl pulling in and walking out. Here I have a wide tracking shot of him walking, and then I moved on to a shot with his feet walking. Now this is the interview portion, and I picked the conference room because it was well lit and it has natural light. It also has a nice background as well. I had Carl stand in the middle and speak directly to the camera, and I made sure that there was enough space between his head and the top of the frame of the camera. I'm going to show you more in detail how I clip on a mic from a previous take we did. What I like to do is kind of loop the cord so that kind of fits in nice and snug, like so. What I also do is kind of clip the cord here at the end so that it doesn't fall out. Also, I like to place the mic at least 5 inches below the chin. As for lighting, I already had natural light coming from the windows on the right side, so I placed one of my lights on the left side of the camera to light up the left side of Carl's face so that it was even light. And then I placed one light behind Carl out of frame to light up the back of Carl as well. The reason why is because adding light to the back of a subject's head allows them to separate themselves from the background. I'm not going to show you every single take that we did, but I'm going to only show you the takes where there were certain mistakes that were made that were important to highlight and how we adjusted and kept going. For the interview, I used the iPhone's built-in camera app. All right, just say testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I'm just gonna play that back, make sure the sound's on. So before each take, so I'm gonna keep this rolling.
Yeah.
So like for intro, we'll say intro, take 1. So I know in editing what it is.
Okay. Hook, take 1.
Good.
Hi, my name is Carlton Dennis, and I help everyday taxpayers avoid paying taxes legally.
Perfect. Use more of your hands.
Okay. Hook, take 2. Hi, my name is Carlton Dennis, and I help everyday taxpayers avoid paying taxes legally.
Perfect. Next.
Intro, take 1. How I built my sales career is following wealthy entrepreneurs and learning their success habits and implementing them into my daily life.
Good. We'll do that one more time. Just try not to do this.
Okay.
But you can move around, just don't do that. All right, so intro, take 2.
Intro, take 2. How I built my career is by following wealthy entrepreneurs and implementing their success habits into my daily life.
Intro, take 3.
Okay. Intro, take 3. As a tax strategist, I have built my career by following wealthy entrepreneurs and studying their success habits and implementing them into my own daily life.
One more time, because the daily part, yeah.
Intro, take 4.
Mm-hmm.
Intro, take 4. As a tax strategist, I have built my career by following wealthy entrepreneurs and implementing their success habits into my daily life.
Q1, take 2.
Instead of keeping this information to myself, I decided to share it. And this form of radical transparency has led to my success as a tax strategist as well as a real estate investor.
Good. Just wait till I go like this.
Okay.
First, yeah. Q2, take 2.
I spend my time now educating real estate investors and business owners on how to leverage the tax laws to offset their income in combinations with their goals and visions.
Q3, take, I believe it's take 3. Yeah, take 3.
My success habits stem from those I follow, such as adopting the habit of waking up at 4 a.m. to work out. I wake up at 4 a.m. because I believe in pushing my body to its limits right in the morning, doing the hardest thing I possibly can right at the start of the day, so that when I'm faced with difficulties when I get into the office, I have the mental toughness to handle those problems.
Okay, so this is Q4, take 1, and?
I've established the habit of time management and other habits that you can implement into your daily life right now.
I would say a little bit slower, yeah. Q4, take 2, and?
I've established awareness to time management and other success habits that you can implement into your daily life.
You got it?
Yeah, okay, let's go.
All right, Q5, take 4, and?
As we pursue this journey towards financial freedom, I promise to be your accountability coach, accountability coach sounded good though.
Be your guide.
Yeah, accountability.
Yeah.
I promise to be, can I see it one more time?
Yeah.
I promise to hold you accountable
To your success habits.
by being-
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Outro, let's call take 4. Okay, ready, and?
I'm Carlton Dennis. Let's begin our journey today.
I think that works. See, the reason why I wanted to choose Carl is because he's great speaking in front of the camera. Now, I know most of you speaking in front of the camera is gonna be a little bit hard. It was hard for all of us when we were starting out, but it takes practice and takes time. One tip that I recommend, this is very important. If you're just starting out and you're speaking and you make a mistake, finish your idea and finish what you have to say. Don't stop recording. Only stop recording when you're done with what you have to say, and then record again. That way, if you hit that point, you already know that, okay, I can keep going, instead of being too anxious about trying not to make a mistake. Now it was time to film the B-roll, and I used Filmic Pro for a majority of that.
Yeah, you guys absolutely are moving up. He said, hold on a second. I've been doing some stuff. I said, I am calling.
Stabilization on.
And then you gotta keep going.
No, I got it.
Cool. So I got some over-the-shoulder shots with Carl speaking to his team and some wider shots with the team. Here I did a similar time lapse that I did in the gym, but now just getting him and his team interacting. I went outside the glass and did a sliding shot. Here I'm walking with Carl, making sure to stay in relation to him, not getting too close or far away. The reason why I used handheld for a majority of the B-roll here was because using the gimbal too much would make a lot of the shots look too robotic. So having a handheld feel makes a lot of the shots look natural. For this time lapse, I just used the inbuilt time lapse feature for the iPhone, and I leaned my iPhone slightly at an angle on the window. I recorded for about 10 minutes. Here, I started out with a medium shot with Carl and his brother, and then I moved over to get a over-the-shoulder shot of Carl speaking on the board. So now that you've seen the behind the scenes, let's go over the different ways on how you can transfer your video clips from your phone to your computer.